Alright, there we go. Should be okay, I think. Maybe. Like this. Yeah, this should be alright. I have my pop-out chat right here. I might use the Internet Explorer. Fuck Internet Explorer. What's going on, guys? Low-key game is dead AF. Yeah, man. And let me make sure that this game does not run well on my phone anymore. Ever since Samsung updated its shit, to be honest. Wow, it's slow. Look at that. It took that long. Look. Yeah, this game does not run well at all. Dragon Ball Legends is the mobile Fortnite. Oh, word. The mobile Fortnite. Yo, actually, I've heard quite a lot of things on Dragon Ball Legends. So, what I want to do with this live stream is pretty much hear your guys' input into this game. Whether you quit, whether you still play, whether you barely play, whether you still love the game. I'm sure there's going to be a vast difference in opinions, especially coming from whether you're a veteran, whether you're new to the game, whether you're just starting to get into the flow of things, because as a new player, you still have a lot of orb sources. You probably don't have a lot of OHD. What you mean OHD, bruh? But hoping to pull that Curry. Oh yeah, oops, I forgot about. I don't know, man. You know, let me do co-op. If you guys have crystal links, I'd appreciate it if you join the lobby. I'm not gonna block what do you call it? So if y'all know how to snipe, feel free to snipe, because I think for the most part most people know how to snipe. If you don't know how to snipe, you haven't been properly trained. Most of my veterans know how to snipe. So decided to take a break from the game since my account literally can't get orbs unless I get a new character or new events come out. Yeah, man, I hear you, bro. Still play a little, not nearly as much. All right, so we're gonna get into this. Let me contact my mods and admins. Please help. If I have any mods that can help, and yeah, this should work. Should be able to add a channel. Alright, so people will be able to talk. I can't guarantee the audio quality for those that are invited into the chat. Right now I'm only gonna allow those that are level 3 or higher to join VC. Feel free to join the Blessed Ones chat. I will be pulling people down one by one, just so that everything is not too cluttered. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everything to get out of hand. What's up, Mario? Kiesha? How y'all doing, man? What's up, Poppin'? Chilling. So let's see what the fuck's up. I don't know why my voice is not. Oh, it is working. It's just not telling me that it's working. All right. The name on this guy's funny. I'm not gonna front. Let me see. Oh, oops. Oh. Boom, boom. Alright. Yo, Archer, I'm gonna pull you in. You're gonna have to unmute yourself, though. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me alright? Can you hear me alright?
Yo, I can't hear you.
You can't, or you can? God damn it, why? You know what it is? I think I know what it is. Okay. That's interesting. It says that my mic isn't working. It says my mic is working on Discord, but it's not working on Discord. Let me do this. Decibels, push to talk. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. So, let me quickly go over what's your position in this game. Like, in terms of, are you a new player, veteran? What do you think? Like, what do you associate yourself with?
I think I'm kind of a veteran. I have 200 days login, but I have no orb sources outside of events. So I've basically done everything you could possibly do.
Yeah, so my idea of a veteran at this point, because at the end of the day, you don't really have to play. I don't think it has anything to do with login days. I think it's more of time played, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, like I feel like you're a veteran if you have absolutely zero orb sources and you're pretty much determined. But like your orb determination comes through what is the word I'm looking for? Through events, new raids, which almost never come out anymore. Maybe like once every 2 months, I think. And what is it? Once every 2 months we get a new frenzy unit. Once every 2 months we might get a new metal exchange character. And that's pretty much how the orb sources get expounded, right?
Pretty much. But we're just waiting for events, that's basically it.
Yeah.
And even then, they're not even putting out events weekly anymore, so...
I'd argue that they still put out events weekly. And right now we have like 2 events going on, I believe.
Yeah, we have the point event and a regular event.
Yeah, so let me make sure. Can you guys hear them all right? I just want to make sure that the audio is good too, because I'll never know. I never know it until everything's what do you call it? Okay, perfect. All right, so what is your stance on the game at the moment?
Me personally, I believe the game is dying. I think we're coming very, very close to endgame. Very
close to endgame. I'm done. All right. Do you have any?
Me personally.
Are you pay to play?
I would say I'm pay to play, kind of.
If you spend more than $4 in this game, you're pay to play.
I'm heavy pay to play.
Okay.
That's the case.
All right. Yeah. So you're pay to play. I'm assuming you buy the ticket every other month or something like that, depending if the characters are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So you think that the game is dying? You don't have any orb sources. You heavily play the game, judging by 200 days login, and you don't have any orb sources, which is, damn, that's a lot of grinding too.
Yep.
So what do you think this game needs? Like, do you think the tower is the answer, or what do you think?
Personally, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. I think they should implement a system like how Dokkan has.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how you can ascend... Technically, if you port it over from Dokkan to Brave Souls, you can turn 3 stars into 4 stars, 4 stars into 5. You know, so let's say you get cucked on a multi. You get a 4-star, but you wouldn't really be cut because you can work and grind to turn that 4-star into the 5-star, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you also have to take into account that Dokkan, when you ascend something from like a rare to SR, you don't get stones for that.
That's true. I mean, it's just an idea I have.
No, I hear you. I'm just playing devil's advocate just for the sake of discussion.
Yeah.
Just for conversation.
But I would say it has to be really hard. You have to like grind the hell out of it, or that way they can still make money for people being like, I can spend the time grinding it out, or I can just spend money and get it right now. For a business standpoint.
Yeah, but you have to understand also from a business standpoint, free-to-play players, to them, if they're not bringing other people into this game, they're literally a leech. Servers are incredibly expensive to manage, and if you're free to play and you don't tell your friends about this game, not to sound harsh on you guys, but I'm talking about like from their business point of view, you're taking up server space. And that might sound fucked up to hear, but like just honesty's sake, like let's be real here. When you're on a server and you're free to play, and you're not providing any form of currency or ad revenue, because they don't put ads in their game, which I can appreciate. For one thing, yeah. Like for example, Summoner's War. Oh my god, like bro, I was so heavily pay to play in that game, but they had an ad after every single fucking menu. It was literally cancer.
And my bad.
Oh no, go ahead, speak.
I just wanted to explain my point on the game dying. Like, we're on the last arc, the 1000-Year Blood War arc.
Yeah.
The characters are limited in terms of not bringing in Quincy's. And I highly doubt if they did hypothetically bring in Quincy's, they all can't be human because they would have no killer. So they would have to heavily, and I mean heavily, change the metagame up if they were hypothetically to bring in Quincy's. That's just my point.
I'd argue that me personally, I highly doubt that this 1000-Year Blood War Volume 4 is gonna be the last 1000-Year Blood War characters to be released. If if you pay attention, well, the average player is not gonna give a shit about K-Lab's stock, but K-Lab's stock skyrocketed when 1,000 Year Blood War was announced, the first one, and then when 1,000 Year Blood War Volume 1 actually was completely announced on the characters that we were getting and stuff like that, when we got all the information, the stats and skills and all that, their stock value skyrocketed. And after that, I don't think that it skyrocketed it didn't peak as much as it did with Unohana, but that was also Christmas also. So you had all the kids who had Christmas money that ended up spending their money on BBS, and there's quite a lot of people that didn't pull Unohana.
Yeah, that's true. And that's all people talk about now. That's all they're waiting for, just manga characters. Nobody doesn't care about nothing else but manga characters. Not even movie characters. They were hyped at first, but now they're like,
They're still not hyped. Like, they were nice until you realized that they were not going to be anywhere near as good as 1,000 Year Blood War.
They were just over-glorified premium characters, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, my issue right now with the game is that most of these characters are classified as time-limited despite being re-released about as often as regular characters. The only difference is they're not in the premium pool, which to me I feel is really bad when the majority of the new characters being released are absolutely relegated to this premium section that you can't even have access to, so you have to summon on these half-ass banners. Like, let's be real here, this what's this this banner with Toshiro? It has like Raruka, who's released over a year and a half ago at this point, and
she doesn't even have a full screen third, so she's not even meta.
Yeah, I mean, she has Soul Reaper Killer, so I feel
Tensa's kind of better.
Oh well, Tensa was also released like 4 or 5 months after her, so so like I'd argue that as well, yeah.
And he was just in a recent double chance, so
yeah, but
there's really no reason to summon on this banner.
Yeah, I don't think BBS is dead. I think that they could definitely change shit up, but where I feel like Bleach, where K-Lab falls short, is Dokkan does a really, for being a glorified goddamn Bejeweled, Dokkan does very well in reinventing itself.
There was also one thing. What if there's also, I don't think this might happen. I think this is a like 0.1% chance, but in order to make the game like have more content or more characters, what if they start bringing in non-canon characters that they make themselves? Like, you know how Dokkan has their own fusions going on and their own stuff?
The problem with that is Dragon Ball Legends, not Dragon Ball Legends, Dragon Ball Heroes is its own separate IP, which they do pay royalties to Dragon Ball Z, and I believe that Toriyama has some say in terms of what gets made and what actually gets put out. TJ Kubo, in my opinion, is very stuck up, and I don't mean that in a bad way. You kind of need to be a bit stuck up. It's your IP, you know what I'm saying? You don't want people taking too many liberties with your stuff. But I feel like K-Lab does that in a way in terms of all these seasonal characters that they release. Like, there's sure as hell no White Day Ulquiorra as canon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Like, imagine if K-Lab releases like Swimsuit Billy. Like, no one's gonna want to fucking pay for that shit, despite him most likely being an okay unit. They'd much rather have some big ass titty bitch like Nell or Ruruka's not a big ass titty bitch, or Rangaku. You know what I'm saying?
Then again, answer me this: how many were Unohana fans before New Year's?
Me.
Like, I think people just flocked to the best and forgot about the rest.
Oh yeah. When Volume 2 was announced, I did not think that Unohana was going to be as busted. I thought she was going to be the Frenzy character. And,
I thought it was going to be Kenpachi.
And Bankai Kenpachi was going to be the Flare unit. When they switched that up, obviously I switched to Unohana. Kenpachi and Little Girl Yachiru are like my favorite duo. But Unohana Yachiru, I was a fan of Unohana Yachiru as soon as I saw Soul Madness's video on you know he does the moving manga?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, he did such a good fucking job, man, with that shit. That shit had me in love.
So that bitch is so busted.
Yeah, we'll get another one soon. Their stock has been plummeting for the last like 4 months, 4, 5, 6 months. So I wouldn't be surprised. No, they're absolutely gonna bring a new version of Unohana. It's not gonna be Unohana, but they're gonna bring a new broken ass character. I highly believe there's gonna be a new broken character coming in the next at least 2 months.
You think Ground Force is gonna be it?
I don't know, bro. I wasn't expecting it to be like Unohana. I was expecting it to be Ichigo.
Then again, yeah, Ichigo, that's another thing.
Yeah. I was expecting the broken character to be Ichigo. Dark Rukia is not going to be... I highly doubt Dark Rukia is going to be broken, primarily because movie characters... sorry, I'm responding to the people in the chat. I highly doubt that Dark Rukia is going to make that crazy bit of an impact unless they actually open their fucking ears and clean the garbage that they're shoving into there. Because these movie characters are absolutely in no way as good as the 1,000-Year Blood War counterparts, which is fine, in my opinion, it's fine. But right now, the only real relevant movie character that I would say is probably Kokuto. What do you think?
For PvE, Kokuto, maybe PvP, Kusaka, but you have to have a lot of stuff lined up in order for him to be good. So.
I completely agree. But alright, man, do you have any closing statements? I'm gonna bring Onyx in here.
Nah, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Grind on.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Take care, bro.
You too, man.
What's up, Onyx?
What's good, man?
So I know you're not a complete veteran, but you have a lot of good shit. You've been playing for quite a while as well, right?
Yeah, I've recently hit 600 days, and I'm almost at 600.
I thought you were at like 200 as well. Holy shit. Alright, so you're pretty starved out of orbs as well, right?
Yeah, I have some story saved up, so in case I actually do want a character really badly, I can delve into that, and I have a bunch of 5 stars that I haven't bothered touching yet, so... Yeah,
I have, but mine are out of laziness, not because I've been saving them.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what are your overall thoughts on the game at this time? Like, is there anything, like, how do you feel about how they're treating everything?
So mainly they're kind of falling onto Guild Quest to keep the game active.
I agree.
But it is kind of nearing its end point, I will say. The game's been out for almost 3 years now, coming July. And it's just coming to an end, but not too soon to an end.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that the game is dying. A lot of people are saying that it's dying. I do feel like it's wearing down quite a lot, and I feel like they're failing in terms of really reinventing itself, making shit change. And I highly doubt many people watch my last video. I put a controversial title for a reason, and the reason was I wanted to open a discussion. Yeah. I said it in my live stream. I literally was uploading it. Like, the reason it's 33 minutes, it's actually like 25 minutes, but I fucked up while it was rendering because I was late for my stream. And yeah, I'm talking to people in Discord, so feel free to join the Discord. Link is in the description if you want to join. Right now, I'm only taking people that have the blessed roll, just so that what's the word I'm looking for? Just to filter out. I'd rather have people that are active in the general community as well. If I recognize you and you just joined the Discord and I recognize you from my old streams, my other streams and stuff like that, feel free to join. Just let me know in YouTube chat and I'll get you in here. But what do you want to see changed in this game? Like, is there anything in particular that you would like to see changed that sounds reasonable?
I kind of want it to be more play friendly. So, there's a Final Fantasy out on mobile called Final Fantasy Mobius. And they have a little elixir fountain where you can gain crystals to actually summon. And every 16 hours, it's full and you can collect your crystals. I kind of want to see that happen, but instead of being crystals, it's orbs. And every day you get a certain amount, collect it, and then it restarts. Yeah,
right now, what I like about Danmachi is what they do is every single day, your daily login will give you usually give you some form of Iris, which is their premium currency, and their dailies will give you 1/4 of a single, and they usually have an event running that'll give you another 1/4 of a single. So you'll effectively have a free single every single other day, which is nice. Not only that, but you get more than a multi and a half worth for doing PvP every other week, because that's usually how they rotate it. They rotate it between Record Breaker and PvP. Not only that, but what I love about it is the veteran, like, as a new player, you have all the Iris available to you through story, you have all the Iris available to you through leveling up characters, relations with yourselves and stuff like that. But along that, as you dwindle out of sources, you still have the iris that you get from PvP. So you get about like a huge multi's worth, and they have step up summons like once a month, and then they have guaranteed multis to rotate out when it's not sorry, I'm like fumbling my words, but
yeah, and sorry about the background noise that I have.
Oh, you're good. So for 2 weeks you'll have step up summons that'll start off with half the cost of a multi, and then it'll get increased until step 5, which will be a full cost multi, but you're guaranteed a banner character, and then it resets back to half cost, and it's 3% rates. But the way that they give you so much iris and stuff like that, I think that it's fine. They also have a guaranteed multi on the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th multi to alternate after that step up summons is gone. Not only that, but when you actually spend money in that game, you're guaranteed banner characters, which is nice. Usually, I don't want to pull up Danmachi right now, but for example, you'll spend $80 for 1400 iris, which is the cost of 3 multis. If step up summons is going on, that's like 10 multis or something like that. It's something ridiculous, to be honest. But when you're guaranteed a banner character, not only that, they have a completely separate banner for paid iris, which just makes it worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, not only is it easily one of the best free-to-play games, but it's also very good for pay-to-play players because they actually value your fucking money, which BBS pisses me off so much. Now, Onyx, you're free-to-play?
I'm free-to-play, but the only time I actually ever paid for something was when I bought one of the free tickets, $5?
Mm-hmm.
And I got Toby, and the other time was I paid $12 for 80 orbs to get tag teaming to go.
$12 for 80? Okay, never mind. I see. Yeah. Now, I spend a lot of money on this game.
Don't pull a Bonken?
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on this game, and I know that you're not guaranteed shit, but honestly, ever since I went gambling, I went to Atlantic City with my sister's fiance at the time, now her husband, and we went in with about $800, like between all 6 of us, and we walked out of that casino with $23,500 in the span of 3.5 hours. My friend turned $200 into, I want to say, 13,000. He's a fucking psycho, but he oh my, this fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy, deadass, like, walked in, he literally had, like, cargo pants, he filled everything. Yo, Sasuke, bro, in his words, and this is his words, so don't get mad at me if this comes out sounding racist. Black lives matter. My nigga put 1,000 on black 8 times in a row. He lost like $2,000, but he doubled his money like 8 times. And then eventually he was just playing with casino money to the point where he didn't give a fuck. He's like, 1,000 on red. Yo, dude, it landed on red 4 times in a row, and when it finally landed on black, he's like, alright, I'm out. Walked out with $13,000. We actually had 2 people casing my friend because all he did was scream. He's like, yeah, 800 on black, bitch! Just screaming, bro. He was fucking crazy. Yeah, he's a fucking psycho. He was up like 3,000, and I literally told him, like, bro, you're up. This is already a good story, my nigga. Just chill, bro. Just relax. Like, let's just chill out. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And he like sneaked off to like another table and started gambling some more. I'm just like, this fucking guy, bro.
Wow.
But like, the moral of the story for me was, there's a for $80 I'll get 585 orbs. The chance of me actually pulling the character I want is about 0.67% on a double chance banner, and the chance of me getting it on a 3% banner is 1%, usually. Sometimes they'll have like 5 characters in the banner. Case in point when Lunar Ichigo came out the second time, like his first re-release.
Yeah.
But a 45% chance to double your money for $80. I'd rather just risk it on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, that 5-star clay. Yeah, you have to be careful because if you pull J.R. Smith, he might actually like delete all your characters, bro. He might think that the game is over. All right. So, do you have any any closing statements?
As Greg would say, fuck BBS.
This fucking guy. All right, man. Take care, bro. All right. So, Recon and Arale, which one of you wants to come in? If you want to come in, please join the Blessed One's voice chat, and I will pull you down here. The reason that most people can't see this chat is primarily in order to just keep everything organized, if that makes sense. Danmachi's banner is guaranteed in 1 multi, sometimes 3, 5 to 6 to 10. Don't even compare it to Blazing. Blazing is not bad. Blazing with 3 multis, you're guaranteed not a banner, but you're guaranteed a 5-star after every 3 multis, which is nice. Not only that, but Blazing after like 9 steps, you're guaranteed the banner, which is fucking sex. I love Naruto Blazing for that. Alright, Recon, you're gonna have to unmute yourself though.
Alright.
Alright, so
what's up, man?
yo, chilling, bro. How you doing?
I'm alright, bro. I just finished eating.
Oh, let me plug your YouTube right quick.
I appreciate it, man.
Alright, so this is It's a Recon. You want to put your link in the chat? You're a mod, so you should be able to do that.
Alright.
Alright, now he posts showcases and stuff like that. His accessories are on point. His links are on point, and him, Kakashi, are usually, along with Big Mac. I got you, Big Mac, even though you don't join the fucking Discord. Are usually like first and second when it comes to guild quests in my guild. So like he knows his shit. So what's your give a background on your BBS account? Like how long have you been playing and all that?
I've been playing for I think 207+ days.
Okay.
I maxed out all of my story. I have pretty much no orb sources besides events.
Okay.
It's pretty terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, and you're free to play for the most part, right?
Yeah.
How much money have you spent on this game?
Let's see. I bought the beginner's pack. I bought a couple of orbs, and I bought the spring ticket, which I got my 3rd night.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, but you don't have any gold accessories. You've been playing for 207+ days. You are out of orb sources. I'm assuming you still play regularly, though.
Yeah, I still play regularly.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on the game, and what do you think they can do to improve upon your not only quality of life, but perhaps like something that'll make you more excited to log in every day?
Well, for one, they can add a better dupe system.
Yeah.
That needs to happen, because the whole use a dupe and upgrade your special is useless, because if it's for instance, a Nat character like Noit, where he's gonna be chappy, you're not gonna run attack hybrid, it's pretty much useless.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's nice. Oh, I disconnected. Feels bad. It's nice getting a special up on a character that has frenzy and bombardment, or perhaps that is more geared towards a strong attack build with bombardment. But when it comes down to using your special, I'd much rather keep the links, especially if they're enhanced, than ever consider using it as a skill up.
Yeah.
Now, for those that are unaware of my dupes, just a little background. I have a 10 out of 5 Yumi Chika. I have a 7 out of 5 Akaku. I have a 7 out of 5 Noitora. You know, I could probably go over. I think I have a 5 out of 5 Tsukishima. I pulled
10 out of 5. I
pulled 4 Suns before I finally pulled my Mashiro, which I literally summoned Mashiro for a fucking link. I think I spent about 3,500 orbs for Mashiro on a 1% rate, which means I did 2,500, which is over 100 summons, and then another 1,000. So I did about like 140 singles for my Mashiro at a 1% rate.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you pulled the character.
Yeah, that's nice, but I spend money. That's what it's. I wouldn't mind. I don't mind spending money. All right, like you know me. I don't mind spending money. I literally just blow money out my ass. Like it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Like this bottle of cologne is like $500 right now. Just to let you guys know, like if I feel like it's worth spending my money for, I'll do it. And the only reason that I spent money in BBS is because I spent money in BBS because I thought that I had a good chance on getting a character. I went 2,500 orbs on Christmas double chance without pulling a 5-star the first year. Spent $240 on that, and I got completely destroyed. And I didn't spend money on the game until I want to say April or May, depending on whatever Fullbring Ichigo came out. And that's when I found out about Malaysian orbs. Now, when Malaysian orbs came out, my mentality was, if this is a scam, they're gonna steal my account and I can quit the game, because I already spent way too much time on this game and I spent way too much money on this game. And if it works, then I actually have a fiscally, what is it? It was just worth it, you know what I'm saying? To me, it was worth it. And I understand now that discount currency is pretty much just a refund trick, which I do find it a bit scummy, and that's why I don't promote it as much. I let it in my Discord primarily because I do feel that if people want to do it, they're gonna do it anyways, and I want them to be safe when they do it. I don't want people losing their accounts and shit. I don't want people getting banned, or I don't want people getting their accounts stolen. For example, someone, so like you know, Harmony, for example. Yeah, he lent his Dokkan account for someone to mod on it, and the kid told him that he got banned because he was modding on his account. In reality, he literally just stole the kid's account. So that's so that's the reason that I allow the PM Moiki Zorb Corner. I don't really promote it anymore. I don't do discount currency except for Dokkan, and even then on Dokkan, I'm still spending a lot of money with legit stones. For example, I think I've spent I did like 1,000 stones that was promoted stones, and then I spent like another $350 for my Rainbow Gogeta and Vegito LRs.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So like I don't mind spending money if I feel like it's worth it. Like, yeah, you can see my Yumi Chicas on the screen right now. This game will be dead by the end of the year. You see, I don't think that the game's gonna die, but I do feel like all the veterans are gonna eventually realize that they don't care about us. And I don't think that they don't necessarily. I don't necessarily think that they don't care about us. I feel like they just don't listen. And that is, in my opinion, the biggest gripe that I have with this game. Now, what would you recommend K-Lab do to get you more interested in this game? Like, is there anything in particular, like with this tower? Like, what do you think this tower will do for you? Or what do you hope this tower will do for you?
Well, I hope it'll give me like a form of enjoyment, because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had that much fun playing the game. Besides like streaming it or recording a video for it, it isn't fun, and I just do my dailies and log out.
Yeah, I love when people tell me it's like if you're not having fun with the game, just quit. And I'm just like you as a content creator, you understand like why I have fun recording. Like you get it, right? Like there's just some random shit. Like I like to ramble. I've always been a talker. Like when it comes to all my friends, I'm always the one that cracks jokes, whether it be inappropriate, whether it's actually funny or not. I'll either make an inappropriate joke and then people will laugh, or people will just look at me funny and I'm just like, oh, okay. But having an outlet to just be myself, and hopefully you guys get some enjoyment out of it, and if not, hopefully you guys get some, what's the word I'm looking for, some knowledge out of it. Because I don't try to bullshit you guys. If I tell you a character is bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. I'm not going to suck K-Lab's dick and be like, you know what, I could see this being good if you have a gold chappy. Like, I'll be like, okay, I guess he could be good if he has a gold chappy and 10 link slots, which then you're going to need the characters to make it good to begin with. Like, I do feel like this game is geared towards pay to play, just straight up off the bat with the link slot, potions, but I do feel that K-Lab needs to do a better job implementing ways that the more casual player can actually get better characters.
Yeah.
Like right now, this game is definitely geared. Like a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, but then you're gonna make it more pay to win because your characters are already broken, and then if you have a dupe system, your characters are gonna be even more broken. Yo, you guys released Unohana, you guys released Fullbring Ichigo, Blue Kenpachi. You guys don't give a shit about shits being broken. Like, you just care about money. Just give us a reason to spend more money. If they come out with the dupe system, that'll give more more whales the incentive to actually blow even more money trying to pull their 5 out of 5s. Like Mikau, for example, was literally going for a 5 out of 5 Toshiro. Just because it's Toshiro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like if they have whales spending more money because it's worth it to spend your money, because realistically speaking, you only need 1 copy, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but I want these characters to be good with 1 copy, but I also want the opportunity to be able to use my dupes in a good manner. Perhaps maybe trading in 5 dupes for, or 5 stars, like yellow 5 stars, not raid characters, don't, I see. Like trading that in for like a 5-star ticket or something like that.
I'd love if they did that.
Now, most of these characters that are being released are considered time exclusive, so they're movie characters or 1000-Year Blood War characters. So those characters aren't even in the 5-star, tickets to begin with. So I don't think that should be a problem. I feel that because of that, 5-star tickets are worth a lot less, in my opinion. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, it is true. It's not really worth it because you're not like. There are some great characters in Korean pool, like One Arm Yama. Broken is still a viable. Fullbring Ichigo. Who else? I know the new Tag Team Yama is a good SP character.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that they don't release good characters. Like Lisa, for example, you have Kaname. There's plenty of good characters in that pool, but the vast majority, I want to say like 75 to 80% are unviable for a lot of the content in this game.
They're the useless or they're just links.
Yeah. So if someone comes in with past Kisuke into your Inheritance Zone hard character lobby, what do you think?
Man. It depends on if I'm in the mood to carry.
If I'm in the mood to carry, I like that.
If I'm not in the mood to carry, I'm gonna close the room.
Yeah, I agree. I've literally I've closed the room like a couple of days ago just because there was 3 people and no one had crystal links and one person was using a 5-star Uryu, frenzy Uryu, and I'm just like, no, you good boy. This is the Ganju. I need it. You know, I didn't even buy this Ganju yet. I appreciate the crystal links, guys. I really do. So you have any closing statements, bro?
K-Lab, give me a sun for a swimsuit.
Did you just say give me anal?
Nigga, what?
So I heard you say give me anal, K-Lab.
Oh.
Alright, bro.
Alright, take care, y'all.
Alright, man. See you later, bro.
Alright.
Alright, what's up, Raleigh?
Yo, what's up?
Alright, so you wanna give a background of your account and stuff like that?
My account has a reroll. It's currently 731 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I recently just pulled a gold Pupples off a ticket, so that's my 4th gold right now.
This fucking guy. And you're free to play, right?
I'm
no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you spent like, didn't you spend like $200 for Grimjow?
I spent $300 for Parasol Grimjow, and I never got him. And then I just spent another $24 for him.
Oh shit! But that's like the only money you spent besides like beginner tickets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the beginner tickets are worth it, guys. I highly recommend that you pick it up if you don't have most of the characters in there. It's just good value, in my opinion. It's the best value you're gonna get in this game. Now, what are your thoughts on the game? How are you feeling about it? I know that you recently disbanded Sloth in order to make a more competitive guild, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like the game. It's just I have no orb source, and trying to get orbs is quite difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And another issue I see with the game is that they're like, you know, just reusing the same events over and over. Like we just recently got a new sub event that was just an event before one of the Parasol events. They just brung it back, and that's the next thing I also have a problem with too. Is with these sub stories, I realized that they're just reusing the same 4 stars that I can't max out. Like the recent one that we just got, it brought 2 4 stars. It was Shunsui and Jushiro, and I couldn't even max them both out because I already did.
Oh shit! I haven't even been paying attention, to be honest. I literally do the events, bro, and they just sit in my character box until they're about to expire, and that's when I pick them up. So I usually have some orbs if I'm in a desperate situation, but at this point I already know that it's not enough to usually get the character that I want. You've been there through my my rage spending.
Yeah.
Took me about $1,400 to pull a character that I actually want. I did pull two Mayuris, which are the characters that I wanted the least. I wanted either Kaname or Genryusai. And then I pulled for Banken. I did $700 for Banken. I did $350 for Genryusai. And I did about $450 for Thousand Year Blood War Ichigo, which I ended up pulling off of Desperation free-to-play singles. That's a lot of money for a mobile game.
Yeah, I did.
That $1,000, I could have bought like another graphics card and used that to like data mine Bitcoin, which probably would have been a better investment, honestly. Or I could have spent that $1,000 and tried to double it up at the casino.
I did for Manga Ichigo, I did over 2,500. Didn't even pull him. Not a 5-star off his banner.
And there was another character that you did a lot of orbs for, that I remember correctly.
I forgot who it was. Oh yeah, it was Aizen. It was the Aizen. I did 10,000 orbs for him in total. Like every banner, I did like at least like 3,000. Never got him. Then I managed to get him off a birthday ticket.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. But what are your thoughts on the game? What do you think that they can do to make this game better? And what would you like to see that'll make you more excited into this game?
I kind of want every mid-month, end of the month to be like a step-ups kind of. And just to like change it, because with the 3% banner as well, like if you get a 4-star multi, what are you getting? Oh, like for the the veterans, they have already maxed out all the 4 stars. What are they getting? Oh, you get a Hogyoku, you get droplets, stuff that's easily obtainable and just grinding for them.
Yeah. Now, guys, for those that are unaware, I'm gonna say that throughout the thing. Now, a lot of people are saying it's like, oh, you're just trying to lengthen your videos so that you could hit the 10-minute mark, so that it's like that's why you do singles. And honestly, I have like 700 Hogyokus. I don't need a Hogyoku. I don't need droplets. I get droplets up the ass anyways. Like the benefits of you doing a multi just don't outweigh the potential orbs that you could save by just doing singles straight up. Because if you're just trying to pull for a 5-star, you're better off just summoning, doing singles. Maybe you get it in 7 singles and then you want to stop there. Because chances are, once you get a 5-star on a 3% banner, that's it. You're most likely not going to get a 2-in-1, though the likelihood is there, and you can continue summoning if you decide to. But if you want to stop after like 8 singles and save those 50 orbs for like a double chance banner, or like say you even get the character you want in the first single, which has happened to me before. Actually, there was one time that I was doing singles, second single, it was a 3% banner. I was summoning for Suzumabachi, didn't have any of the characters there. It was Mayuri, Tag Team Mayuri, and Jushiro. Speed Jushiro, which was new for me. And I did 2 singles, pulled Jushiro. The 3rd single, I pulled Mayuri, and then I stopped. So for 75 orbs, I got 250 orbs back, and didn't keep summoning for Suzumabachi because I was already 2 out of 3. It was a 3% banner. I'm not going to waste orbs for just because she's a better dodge link. You know what I'm saying? This was also before link slot potions. So what are your thoughts on this tower, and what are your thoughts on this slow update?
I don't see the tower like really doing much other than because it's not really going to change the game. It's going to bring oh, you see this rank 1 person, they know all about stuttering. They know a lot about the game. Back and it's not really going to bring much, to be honest. You'll see it. You'll be like, oh, they know a lot about the game, but PvP can also do that as well, or just just how you play the game itself. You don't have to be like a higher seat or anything to know about the game. Yeah,
I don't think that the tower is going to be like the saving grace for this at this point. I do feel that it will be good. I think that it's new content is always good. A lot of people, someone was arguing with me saying that new characters isn't new content. Just because I can clear a 1-year-old raid a little bit faster doesn't mean that it's new content for me to play with. Like, sure, the strong attacks look different, but at the end of the day, if a character doesn't have a specific moveset, they're usually relegated and usually not very good. For example, the only good PvP characters that have been released in the last 5-6 months, and I'm talking about good. I'm talking about like meta-changing impact good, are probably Bankai Rukia, which honestly is very not used very often due to the fact that one are Yama and Unohana are so fucking beefy. And then with those, you ideally want to use your Blue Kenny anyways to boost those two up because they're so strong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have any closing statements, or are there any things you wanted to bring up?
I just want to bring up about the update on slow.
Mhm.
I kind of like it, but at the same time, I think it was rushed ahead too much. I don't think it was like thought out as like good. Like like being not being able to flash step and stuff. Like it's a bit too much, especially since you can't protect yourself in it.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought about it for like guild quests and stuff too. Like, what if you step in slow? Because sometimes it's needed, since it's a giant puddle right there. You can't flash step.
I'm sure that it'll be. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm really hoping that they actually find a way to balance it out. Because I want the slow to be like fire puddles and poison puddles. You don't want to land in those anyways if you're doing guild quests. Usually when I take damage in guild quests, I immediately reset because you already lost your combo, so there's no point. Keep in mind that when you have like a high combo, as soon as you change rooms, that combo is locked in. So say you get like 800 combo and you take damage in the second to last room, you're better off just resetting because you keep that 800 plus combo that you walked into that room with, and you have a fresh start. You have all your stamina or whatever. So I highly recommend that you guys do that. But slow is gonna be someone just said slow is basically gonna be paralysis, and I agree with that. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be paralysis to an extent. You have no flash step, no strong attacks, no ultimate, no slower nad, and there's one more thing that I feel like I'm missing, right?
I just think it's better than weakening at this point now, because at least with weaken you can use your strong attacks to protect yourself.
I want to see what the decrease in nad is before I completely write off weakening, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if it's like really slow, then I would think that it's better than weakening, just because you completely negate healers. Like Unohana will be completely negated at that point. Because even though Unohana with weakening, she'll take a lot more damage and she'll deal nothing, she still has, if she gets the soul bomb, there's still that insta kill chance. There's still the chance that she'll heal her team. It's just, there's too many variables when it comes to that woman.
Yeah, true. But the one thing I do like about slow is that the economy raid will actually not be autoable.
Yeah, like I said, I want to see exactly what it does to the nad, because I feel like that's what's going to be important there. I'm sure that they're going to be starting to put slow pools into inheritance just to screw stuff up a bit.
Yeah, true.
Alright, so do you have any closing statements? I'm going to bring Carlos up in here.
My closing statement is link slot your baby nails.
This fucking guy. Alright, bro, take care.
You too.
What's up, Carlos? You're going to have to unmute yourself, by the way.
Yo,
what's up, man?
hey.
So this is Carlos. He is my #1 lurker. Are you gonna lurk in chat?
Yeah.
This fucking guy. Well, so give me a background on your account. How long have you been playing, and what exactly is your? How's your account? Are you like a veteran, newer player? You reroll?
Well, ever since last time, I now have 300 days on my account, and I have over 3,000 orbs.
Okay.
I've been saving.
Okay.
Because the last time I've summoned was the manga Renji banner, and I've been saving. I haven't spent anything.
Okay, and now, what are your thoughts on the game? Like, do you still play? How often do you play every day? Like, what are your thoughts on the game in the game state right now?
Well, when I wake up in the morning, all I do is guild quests, PvP, and dailies.
Okay. And is there anything that you would?
A new event
Oh, go ahead.
And if a new event comes out, then I usually just do it right away and get it over with.
Yeah, I can see that. I need to do. I need to get on that. I always wait till last minute nowadays. I can't be bothered. I have more fun waiting till like the last 10 minutes. Let me higher your volume real quick. A lot of people are saying that they can't hear you. So what would you like to see changed in this game that would get you excited to play this game often, like more often?
Well, hopefully the tower has the same effect that guilds and guild quests had in, well, when they were released. Like it did bring activity to the game.
Yeah. But do you think that activity is gonna save the game? For like how often do you do co-op? Like how often do you prefer co-op over just like autoing stuff?
I just do co-op for the dailies.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to see changed in terms of their summon selection or accessories and stuff like that?
Well, I guess other than just up the raids.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Nah.
No.
I'm good.
Do you have any closing statements?
Save orbs.
Let's save orbs. Alright, man. Take care, bro. Thank you for joining, bro.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, I'll bring MJ in here. How you doing, MJ? You're gonna have to unmute yourself. He's not unmuting himself. If anybody else wants to join, feel free to join the Discord. Feel free to post in chat. You do have to join. You do have to join the VC for me to pull you in. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Hello.
So I haven't played BBS in like 2 months, right?
You haven't played BBS in 2 months?
But that's because I don't have it on my phone.
Oh, okay. Now, what's your background in this game, and what's your current feelings on the state of the game?
So I have about 150 days on this game, right?
Okay.
It's pretty fun. I have a decent account.
Alright, and what are your thoughts on the game as a whole? Like, do you play often? Do you log in every now and then? Like,
It was pretty good since I was still new. I was still getting new things, but I was like, it's getting dry, sort of. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna need some new things. So many like suggestions about what the game should do.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
So many things.
Yeah, the problem with this game is that there's a huge gap in terms of what you can do. Like, ideally, you want to do fusion trial. You go from clearing story to fusion trials to raids to inheritance into guild quests. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Now, the problem with this game is these characters that they're releasing now are so fucking powerful or so underwhelming that they lock you in this realm of stasis that you're either able to do raids or not. You're either able to do inheritance zone or you're not, or you're able to actually complete these guild quests, which, let's be real here, these guild quests are very much geared towards veteran players, right? Like, are you in a guild? Do you do your guild quests daily?
I played this game. I was in a guild.
Okay.
It was a casual guild. I had most of the tools sometimes, but if I didn't, I just didn't do the guild.
Yeah, yeah. And like that I feel like that's a big problem because there's a lot of times where you can get like a C rank and you'll still get like 1 orb or something like that. Like, I'll literally, in my mini account, I'll literally auto, even though I can't finish the guild quest. Sometimes I'll get orbs, sometimes I'll get like a skill key, and I'm just like, okay, that's not bad. Like, that's something, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of times where...
Get that lucky.
Yeah, but there's a lot of... So what I'm looking for, there's a big discrepancy in terms of what you can actually earn in guild quests. Like, for me personally, I feel like they should just take out coins in general. We get so many coins, like,
yeah,
for those that...
5,000 coins.
Yeah, for those that can't see my fucking game right now, I have 285 million. I have nothing to do with it. I don't have anything to really use my reroll brushes on. A lot of people were asking, how do I have 600 reroll brushes? And the easy answer is guild quests, give them. Guild quest rewards, give them. I don't have any use for them, and if I could give them away, I would. I just can't.
Like, events, usually they don't even have to grind for coins. I've never grinded for coins.
Yeah. It just comes with the territory, to be honest. Sometimes when you have too many crystals. Personally, I was at like 150 mil, and I'm just like, you know what? I think it'd be funny if I sold a bunch of shit, and I sold like all of my jewels that were way too in excess. Like I don't get new characters that often anymore. I don't play this game anywhere near as often as I used to. I have no need for it because the chances of getting a gold accessory is so low. The chance of getting a new 5-star is also very low, considering that most of the characters that are viable are considered time exclusive. So the chances of me pulling Kaname or One-Armed Yama are so low that I don't really feel the need to grind and farm for Brave Soul tickets or premium tickets. Like, I'm not 2 games. I'm not gonna do a 2,000 premium ticket summon. Like, that's literal cancer. For that, I'd rather just put it on an emulator and auto summon for me, so I don't have to even think about it, because it's way too much. The mentality of that is just ridiculous to me. So what are your thoughts on the game? What would you like to see to actually like change up the meta, or not even just not the meta of like PvP? I'm talking about like the meta of the stasis in this game.
I think it was about making 4-star characters relevant. Not like relevant in like PvP, but like relevant to use. They're literally just orbs. So I was thinking like game mode or just 4 stars only. Or you could not only get orbs, but like actually put those 4 stars to use instead of just like done with them forever.
Yeah, no, I can see that. But so
another thing.
So in short, you want them to increase the viability of the weaker, quote-unquote, weaker characters that they release, so that they somewhat match the frenzy units that they release as well, right? Yeah, did I get that right?
It went out for a second.
I said, so in short, you're saying that you would like them to increase the viability of these characters that are considered, quote-unquote, balanced / hybrid, right? Are you there?
The last part one more time. Jeez, I don't know what's happening.
You're better off probably listening to the, what do you call it, maybe Discord's fucking up. But I said you want them to increase the viability of these characters, right? Like the characters that are considered balanced / hybrid.
I was talking about the 4-star characters, like straight up 4 stars, like
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna let somebody else join in here. Do you have any closing statements?
bring back, save BBS. That's my closing.
Save BBS. Alright, man. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, man. Alright, Kyle, you're gonna have to unmute yourself, though. Now, for those that actually watched my video yesterday, Kyle is the one that I was talking about on Twitter that pretty much relegates to autoing in the game due to lack of time, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, okay. So, go over your thoughts on the game. Tell me your background. Well, tell the people the background. I already know your background.
Yeah, so the way I see it is like, because I work 2 jobs and I go to school, I don't really have a lot of time to play it. But after reading what you had to say and everything about the game, I kind of saw where you were coming from, and I actually just re-rolled a new account for myself.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so right now I'm currently grinding orbs as we are talking, obviously, but I'm also autoing inheritance zone, you know, because I can.
Yeah.
Obviously,
yeah,
because it's my.
Yeah. If you're gonna auto it, you're better off autoing it. Personally, I'd like to just leave it to an emulator. That way, I don't have to worry about it. No stress, no nothing. Just chill. You're pretty much doing the same thing. The only thing you're doing is actually saving the 3 seconds that you're pretty much wasting to hit retry, then prepare for quests, then hope that your box isn't filled with that accessory garbage that they like to throw at you. And, you know, like, I think that that's a huge problem. Hold on, let me get David exclusive. Yeah, I recently deleted every moderator in my in my YouTube just for just so that it's less cluttered and shit like that. But what would you like to see in this game? What would you like to see changed? What would get you excited to log into BBS every day?
I would like them to offer more 5-star tickets. I think one of the comments I made is like, why don't they just offer like a 5-star, like a one-time purchase of a 5-star ticket?
Yeah, and my argument to that was their marketing department is absolute shit.
Yeah. Because it's like, if they were to add that into it, it would give somebody a reason to buy that, you know? Because it's like, if I have all of the characters and the character packs, right? I'm not going to buy them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know? I might have $25 extra to be able to spend, and I might want to maybe gamble and take a chance at buying that 5-star ticket.
Yeah. For those in chat, if you could do me the favor and explain what's going on in this stream, just so that I don't have to re-explain too often. Sorry, David. It's just okay. So how many days do you have played on your main account?
My main account? Let me.
No.
I'll tell you when I'm. It's over like 420. I'm going to be hitting 50 by the end of the month.
Okay, and you have gold accessories. You have pretty much most of the meta characters as well, I believe.
Yes, I have Blue Canny. I have Nuitara. I have the one-armed Yamamoto. I have Unahana. Like, you name any flurry character, I have them basically.
Okay. So what are you expecting, or what are you hoping for? What are you hoping for, and what are you expecting from this tower that they're releasing into the game?
Well, one of the things that you had mentioned in your video is like maybe at the final like boss they can add like a 5-star ticket. You know, at least make the reward for beating it or for as high as you can get something that's actually worth grinding for.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, more than likely, like obviously since it's single player, people are gonna mod this shit. You know, there's no
dude, no doubt. I've been on people's accounts where their entire raids are literally like 5-second completion, and I'm just like, yo, okay. Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm like, so I know for sure there are some people that still mod a single player and stuff like that, and K-Lab doesn't do anything about that. I personally don't give a shit. If people want to mod, let them mod, as long as it's not affecting anybody. I don't like people modding Guild Quest, and I don't like people modding in PvP. Inheritance Zone is a cancer in and of itself. I really don't give a shit. Like I said in the thing, like, I literally have PM Wiki's Orb Corner, just cause if people are gonna mod, I'd rather them be safe about it. You know what I'm saying? I personally give no qualms. It's a fucking mobile game. Like, I'm not. I feel like people are just so. People take this game way too seriously for a fucking mobile game. Like, the time that you take using your little Twitter fingers and like being like little snakes and shit like that, you could just go beat your meat and be a little happy little panda. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess I'll leave it at that. Are there any closing statements that you have that you want to say?
I just really hope that they do something with the game. Like,
I agree.
I want to see something new. Like, sort of like what somebody said earlier, maybe add in like a step-ups thing, you know, like every month or for a mid-month thing. Because it's like, just summoning for itself, like, for a 3% banner or a 6% banner, it adds the same results, you know? But, like, if you add in a step-up, like, I forget which year it was, whether it was the first year or the second year, where they got up to 15% for a 5-star or whatever. But, like, obviously they're not going to do that again, you know? But, like, something along those lines, they should, exactly. But something along those lines would be cool. Like, if they were to bring it back or to make it maybe, like, 10%, you know?
Yeah, I feel like 10% is fair. Like, for a major event, I think that would be great.
Yeah. And one final thing as well is, like, personally, I think they should add in, like depending on how many days you've logged in, like, if every 100 days you get a 5-star ticket, or every 50 days you get a 5-star ticket, or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Every 30 days we get a single, guys.
And then every 100 days we get 4 singles.
Yeah,
you know,
for Danmachi, bro, every 30 days you log in, you get a 4-star ticket, which is the 5-star equivalent.
Yeah.
Not only that, but in Danmachi, if you sell 5 dupes, you can't sell the base characters, which is fine by me. Yeah, I think it's actually pretty cool that they do this. You pull the main character, and then after that, any dupes you pull are considered bonds. Like, they're pulled as bonds, and you can sell any of those bonds, so you don't have to use the dupes. You can sell any like useless dupes that you prefer, and trade in 5 for a 4-star ticket again, so you could possibly get like maybe a useful dupe or a good character in general.
And that's also another thing. Do something with the dupes, like for flurry characters, they're completely useless. Like there's no reason to have a dupe into a flurry character because you're never going to use them for strong attacks.
I agree. So, alright, so I'm going to let Fatal Flip come in here, and then I have Psycho, and then I have Kuchiki Patrick. I had somebody in private and staff chat, but I guess I don't know, they lost their turn, I guess. I have people in order. Oh, I'm trying to put people in order. Thank you for joining me, Kyle. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Alright, bro. Take care. Alright, so what's up, Flip? Because I know you're a veteran in this game. You have to unmute yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
No, I moved them out as I. There we go. Okay. I'm busy counting down, waiting. All right. So what's going on, Flip? I know you're a veteran in this game. I know you've had put a lot of time into this game as well, right?
Yeah. My bad, man. Thanks for having me. Yeah, like 600 days.
Hold on, give me 1 sec. Let me raise your volume a bit. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, like I got 600 days on login.
And you're pretty much like, you know, you're a veteran, so I know you're pretty much down on orb sources as well, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't found the new event character.
Yeah, and you're pay to play, so you stay in head captains as well, or did you drop to captains yet?
Oh, I pushed back to head captain.
Okay. How much money do you spend on this game, and what would you like to see? Like, how often and how much do you normally spend on this game, like monthly? Would you say?
I buy all the packs, you know, every week.
Every week.
Yeah, like, you know, the $3, $7 part. Pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, and what would you like to see in this game that will get you a little more excited in this game? Like, are you still playing regularly? Like, do you manual like for fun? What's your position on the game?
Oh, I still manual. Like, IZ right now is lagging, so I cannot like go co-op on IZ. But I still do manual raid. I do my daily, like every day. Do guild quests every day. And I mostly put in 4 hours, like 4 hours every day, just playing manually.
Your mic's like really bad, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But what would you like to see change in this game? Like, what would get you a little more excited for the game? Oh, he muted himself.
There you go. Alright. On summons, they should just make it like Dokkan. Like, guaranteed SSR or guaranteed 5-star. They put everything on the banner, like Dokkan does. And on Guild Quest, they should make it co-op Guild Quest.
Yeah, okay, so what he's saying is to increase the rates. Now, for those that are unaware of Dokkan summoning selection and stuff like that, what they have right now is 5% chance to get a banner character and a banner SSR character, not SR. So, like, that 5% doesn't factor in the garbage. So it's just 5% chance to get one of the SSRs in the banner, and then 5% chance to get any characters in the premium pool. So you'll have a 10% chance to pull an SSR, and the last character in every multi now is a guaranteed SSR, which is 5% chance to be a banner and 95% chance to be a non-featured. Sorry, I just wanted to bring some context.
Just make it like everybody will get at least a 5-star character. Even though it might be old, maybe it might be a new character for most of the newer players, and they get their orbs back somehow, you know? Yeah. Then on Guild Quest, they should make it like Gears of War, like a horde. You get 50 levels, but with all your guild members, and just rack up how much highest score you can get, and how much higher level that you can get.
The lag, but the lag that would ensue with doing that with all your friends and stuff like that sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, well, they have to pretty much optimize the server, but if they can find a way to have that incorporate to the game, like, play with all your guildmates, or like 4 of your guildmates. I think that'll entice more people to play more, because we then bump up the rewards, maybe at least put orbs on the rewards. The higher level you get, maybe orbs that you can get back, You know how like Don Machi has the rampage and stuff like that, kind of like the same thing. But with a guild, with all your guild members, so everybody takes a healer, a buffer or whatnot, or a debuff.
Yeah.
And just progress to the whole level with your guildmates. And I think that was a great idea, even though it might be laggy, but
yeah, I don't know. I'm already annoyed with the lag just because of my vortex. Like, I don't know if I could handle 3 vortexes going on trying to get that combo up.
My Shunsui still flags on freaking any co-op, no matter if it's inheritance, extreme, and regular raid. It still lags. I don't know what's up with that.
It's just optimization, and it depends on the phone as well, sadly. Do you have any closing statements? Like, what would you like?
Well, yeah, my closing statement is just be smart. If you're a free-to-play player or a pay-to-play player, just be smart on your orbs. Yeah, it happens. Everybody gets cocked. I got cocked really hard when Yamamoto came out. I think I did probably like $300 on the Yamamoto.
I feel your pain.
When the 6% banner and the Hiyori, the 3% banner. But it is what it is. It's like I did not pull Yamamoto, even though I tried. I pulled 6 Mayuris though, but I wanted to do with 6 Mayuris.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be smart on your orbs, and that's about it.
Alright, man. I'm gonna get Psycho in here. Thank you for joining me, Flip. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Alright, man. Take care.
There.
What's up, Psycho? How you doing, man?
Hi, I'm doing great today.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever spoke to you.
No, it's the first time.
Yeah. So, you want to give a background on your account and stuff like that to the folks?
I started playing almost a year ago, and I would call myself a veteran. I have most of the 1000-year Blood War units. Only one golden accessory, but the rolls on the accessories are good.
That's good. Now, what is your current? What's your feelings towards the game? Like, what's your current state of mind in terms of playing every day and stuff like that? Like, I know you do your guild quests every day.
Yes, I'm doing guild quest and dailies every day, but for the rest of the day, it's pretty much autoing.
Yeah.
No co-op, no manual play. It doesn't make sense to me to invest time into co-op when the rewards are so bad. They should be better.
I agree. I'm glad with the changes that they made with bonuses and surprises and stuff like that when you host, and the increased rate drop for books. But I feel like you have to actively put in the guild room number and stuff like that unless you're in... No, not a guild room number, but you have to put in a room number if you want to group up with somebody unless you're in the same guild. Which is... It's not a lot of effort, but it does take time. And I feel like the time that you spend in menus and loading times doesn't merit necessarily what you really get out of it.
That's right. I mean, they could guarantee you at least something, or make it like the raid events where you achieve, let's say, 200 points, you get a Hogyoku or something like that. So that you are not fucked up when you I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, a lot of
so
people...
you're wasting time playing co-op.
Yeah, a lot of people were complaining about the fact that you get a Hogyoku will when you get a character to 200, which I think it's fine, to be honest. The reason that we got orbs when it came down to the release of these 6 stars that eventually became... for those that are newer players, not every 5-star could go 6-star if they were summonable. We actually had to wait. It was like a time release type thing before, like, I think we waited like a year for Hollow, Ichigo, and Sigma no Top LQR to even get a 6-star. And when the new 6 stars came out, then you could actually get orbs. And what's good about that is the fact that you're able to get orbs when you get a character max 5-star and then 6-star. Now, when Hogyoku wills were released, the drop rate is still incredibly low. Like, I'm still a little shocked whenever I see a Hogyoku will in a raid. And you would get one whenever you max the character to level 200. Now, getting a character to level 200 is a pain in the ass if you don't have the XP crystals, but I feel like the Hogyoku will is fine due to the fact that they released every level 200. They released every character to be able to go to 200 at the same time, as opposed to it being a time lapse. Like, I didn't want to wait another year for Parasol now to... Not only she finally got her 6-star, but now you're telling me that I have to wait another year to get her to 200? And sure, you get a lot of orbs if they did the time lapse and they decided to put orbs in there, but I feel like it's fine. To be honest, in my opinion, it's fine. The droplet rates I feel are fine, Kenta, but I do feel like they could do it a little bit better. Spite taught me to stay low so you don't get cucked on new banners. To stay low? We can stay low. But, Psycho, so do you have any, well, what are your expectations on this tower, and what are you hoping from this tower?
Considering the fact that Guild Quest was not the thing I was hoping for, I don't expect too much, to be honest.
I can see that.
They should probably introduce step-ups regularly like other games do. I have no problem about the amount of orbs we get each month. I mean, it's at least 4 multi-summons each month we can do with that, if you're free to play.
Yeah, I can see that.
But on the other hand, the accessory summons are shit. And there's literally doesn't make sense to
I can attest to that.
invest anything in it.
Yeah, I highly suggest that you guys do not waste orbs on accessory summons unless you're a whale and you do not mind the high possibility of you getting nothing.
Yes, and they should maybe make something like Dokkan or other games do, ranking events where you grind for several days, or at least to get to play the game more, which you used to enjoy or still enjoy.
Yeah. So do you have any closing statements? I'm gonna get Lobo, then Kuchki, Patrick, and then Beast in here.
I would like to greet all from the Discord and that are currently here on the YouTube chat, and wish you all the best for the future summons.
Alright, man. Thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Thanks. Bye.
Alright, Lobo, you're gonna have to unmute yourself, bro. Yeah, what's up, Lanoy? How you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't heard from you in a while. Five, four, three, two. All right. There we go. Alright, Lobo, you there? Alright, we're gonna move on. Alright, I'll get Beast in here after Patrick. Yo, what's up, Patrick? How you doing, man? Yo, you there? Hello? Alright, we're gonna pull Beast in here. Yo, what's up, Beast? How you doing, man? You're gonna have to unmute yourself. Some technical difficulties. Are you on push to talk? Are these people? Are they on push to talk or something like that? Beast, you there, man? Well, I got a song for this. I don't know if Discord's messing up, but it looks like everyone muted themselves. Don't cry, baby. Let's see. Discord should be fine. Alright, so I mean, I guess that's everybody? Like, I don't see anybody else here unless let me see. Lobo, you fix your mic.
Hello?
There we go. Okay, so what's up, Lobo? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
So you want to give the guys a background on your account and stuff like that? Like, how often do you play? How many logging days?
I play every day, and I have been on for about to be 530 days, I think.
Damn, yeah, so you're a veteran. So do you have problems collecting orbs still, or are you more of a casual player that still has like a lot of orb sources?
I wish. I have no orbs until when Caleb gives new events.
Yeah, I can see that, man. Now, what's your current state of the game? Like, do you play often? Do you do your guild quests? Like, what's your current activity in the game?
I do guild quests for the chance that we might go S rank, but that's really about it. I 10-10 my soy fund, so I have nothing else to do.
I hear you. Which soy fund?
Tech.
It's a good choice. Yeah, that one and the power one are really good. Now, what are your thoughts on the game? What would you like to see change? What would get you more excited to actually like play, and not only play like auto? I'm talking about like manual of the game.
The one thing they should really change in this game is dupe skills. Just like Ninja Blazing, just one dupe and you get a new skill.
Yeah, I think that.
For instance, cool. Like Speed Hollowbell, one dupe, and she now gets the frenzy skill. Simple fix.
I feel like it would be better if she gets like a Berserker like 30% on top of what she already has. Because if she gets like she has Berserker 40%, I think, if I remember correctly. So if she gets Berserker 40% and then fucking Frenzy, that'd be kind of broken as fuck.
Well, Speed Juicer also has Frenzy and Berserker.
Yeah, but his Berserker is like 15%.
Oh.
If I remember correctly.
He is a sadling to, wait, no.
Yeah, she's a sadling too.
That could be broken. But I'm like, Unohana runs the meta, so who, like, does anybody really care?
Yeah, that's fair. She'd destroy them all anyways.
Mm-hmm. Caleb hasn't given any spotters yet. You should really do that.
Yeah, Jushiro's Berserker is 10%.
Nah. And the sad link is 30,
yeah.
So, nah, it's broken.
So, what would you like to see from this tower? Like, what are your expectations from the tower, and what would you like to see from the tower? Because a lot of people are giving me their expectations, but they're not telling me what they would like to see.
What I would like to see is decent rewards, like actual good rewards, like a cluster of Brave Soul tickets, a cluster of 4 to 5 soul. What is it, the 4 to 5 slot tickets, accessory tickets, like the good ones. That's what I would like to see, but I doubt it. It's K-Lab.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I'd like to see a good flow of orbs. I don't want it to be repeatable. I don't want you to be able to like farm 5-star tickets. I want a once a month clear Tower of Ascension type style, like from Summoner's War. With like a 5-star ticket at the end, because in Summoner's War they have legendary scrolls, so it's a 4 to 5-star ticket. 10% chance of getting a 5-star, 90% chance of getting a 4-star. Now, but the 4 stars are actually useful in that game, or for the most part, they can be useful.
I actually had an idea for the tower. Like, you still play Alchemist Code?
No, not anymore. You talking about the tower, the I forget what it's called.
Tower, I think it's called?
Yeah, the Veda Tower.
Yeah. I think K-Lab should implement something like that. Like, you pick your
cool.
units, like 5 of each attribute, and you just tackle the tower.
I see you, Tommy.
Those who could make it, like, they get like a 5-star ticket, and like a cluster of like Brave Souls and 4 to 5-star tickets.
Yeah.
Not only that, they can also keep check who's modding. So
that'd be good.
It works itself out.
Yeah, my issue right now is I don't feel like K-Lab really cares about modding unless like there's people actually getting harmed.
Their modders are basically their whales, though.
Yeah. Well, the K-Lab modders are basically the whales also, because they're trying to save as much money as possible on top of spending a fuck ton of money, which I don't think is good either.
They didn't make some regulations, but
yeah.
We've been going through this for like past 2 years now, so I don't expect anything.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting anything either. Like, I expect them to, and this is where it hurts, because like a lot of people think that I hate BBS and stuff like that, which is definitely not the case. Believe me, I would not be making videos on this fucking game anymore. I would go to Dokkan and be like, alright.
That is so dynamic.
Yeah, like, dude, my fucking JP Dokkan account is so fucking OP. Like, it's definitely not the truth, but it's up there.
Which is funny, because you basically drop your global, pick up JP, and you just got straight gold. In like a week.
I did like 1,500 stones. And Anniversary was insane, by the way. Like, Anniversary was actually insane for Dokkan to begin with, so yeah, definitely on the opposite end of what BBS has done. Now,
BBS Anniversary is upcoming too, right?
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything from it, to be honest. I expect them to lower the rates like they did last time.
6% bullshit, like always.
Well, no, they're not the 6% bullshit. I'm talking about like the increased characters without the increased rates for the banners. Like pulling Unohana or Banken or Yachiru was a lot harder despite good characters actually being in the pool. Unfortunately, those characters, the filler characters, was literally the exact filler pool that we got for Anniversary 6 months prior. So if you were a veteran player, you've already probably pulled these characters, sadly.
I pulled a Duke Grimjaw off that.
Yeah.
I got Bond Kenny, but
yeah, no, I hear you. He's not a bad character. He's definitely he's more PvP based, which I like PvP.
Flash step just hurts.
But I agree. The flash step hurts. So do you have any closing statements?
I'd give a shout out to Greed and all the blessed ones. And shout out to you. Why not?
Alright, brother. Thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Later.
That's it. Alright, so I'm gonna get Beast in here. We'll see if he actually like fixes his mic. Alright, Beast, you're gonna have to unmute yourself again. I like the music. This is from Nier Automata, by the way. And this is from Persona. Them bringing some good fillers lately. I do agree that they've been bringing good fillers, but for the most part, they're just viable fillers. They're not really good. Like, I want to see great fillers, you know what I'm saying? Like, Yoruichi, let's be real here, she was released about 8 months ago, 9 months ago. So when that push to S ever gonna happen? When people step up their game, bro. Alright, so Beast doesn't seem like he's talking. I'm gonna pull Mugetsu in here. Mugetsu, what's up, man? You're gonna have to unmute your mic, though. Yeah, voice activity should be on.
Oh, yeah, what's up, dude?
Yeah, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good. So, I know that you're a veteran in this game. You've been playing this game for quite a while now, right?
Oh, no, actually I haven't.
Really?
But, I'm extremely active, is what I guess is where I would be coming from.
Yeah,
Let me just check my numbers. 212 is my
that's
days.
pretty veteran, especially like. What's your orb sources looking like?
Nothing, dude.
You're a veteran, bro. You're a veteran.
I'm a hard grinder in this game.
Yeah, a lot of people mistake veteran with what do you call it? Just because like you're considered a veteran if you're like 35 years old and you've been in the military. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be fucking 80 years old to be a veteran. So like, so for me, like I said earlier in the stream, is I consider you a veteran if you have like at least 150 days login, like but you have no fucking orb sources, like literally no orb sources left, which is not necessarily hard to hit if you're actually active in the community, if you're actually active in the game and stuff like that. Now, what are your thoughts on the game? Like, I'm assuming you do guild quests very often. I'm assuming you play very often still.
Kamen guild.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the Kamen Discord, Kamen guild. So, you know, he's cracking the whip, making us do the guild quest every day.
Yeah, now, is that stressing you out, or is it fine, or like, are you having fun with it?
Okay, so obviously there was the initial hype that everyone had with the guild quest, but then what's really irked me is like the rotations, the way they're like really crafty with the rotations with the bonus characters, right? So you'll see that they're riding Kaname's dick like every fucking week.
Yep.
Like, you haven't pulled Kaname, then oh well, too bad. You know, like oh you haven't pulled Rangiku, no, too bad. And then because of like the shitty rotations, the shitty conditions, the boosts, the everything like that, it's become extremely stale. And then the rewards just I can't warrant the rewards for like the amount of effort you have to put in.
Yeah, I agree. Like for me personally, like I don't even care about the bonus characters. Like my go-to character is almost always fucking Toshiro. With like tag and I think for the most part, if you have tag team Ichigo, you're running tag team Ichigo just because he builds combo like crazy with his frenzy and
literally every week
and his large vortex, not long vortex, just his large vortex along with frenzy. Really, it's just insane. He's definitely like one of the best characters to go to. A lot of people were using Byakuya, a lot of like frenzy Byakuya for the elongated vortex, but people finally like I feel like the community as a whole realized, oh, instead of wasting the time on this vortex that takes twice the amount of time, we can just use a frenzy character and double up on the combo immediately, which in my opinion is fine.
Exactly.
Now, would you like to see changed in this game, and like what's your thoughts on the change of this game?
What really like bothers me is I don't know if they're just like not listening to the community or they're just lazy, but like
they don't.
It's like I could be here for like an hour and tell you things need to be changed. Like for instance, we all know of like the one-click soul tree is like we absolutely need that.
Yeah.
The uncapping with leveling up accessories with power hearts is just that's just lazy coding. It just can't be fucked. Like that's all it is. There's no reason why we can't have that already. Yeah, there's stuff like PvP is boring as well. There's the fact that you can't use 5 tickets in solo. Like the inability to just put quality of life and content like frequently is just like I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like they do a lot of quality of life stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that Alexa, stop. My bad. I'm gonna unplug this. I have to unplug this girl every single time I live stream. Nah, I have a headset on. She's not gonna hear you. But like they do have a lot of quality of life stuff. Case in point, the 25 ticket update, the ×5 runs. I'm kind of sad that it only works for hosts. I do agree that it would be pretty broken if you could join ×5 runs and just do that.
Yeah.
What else? What else did they do? No characters need raids that block off their entire soul chain anymore, so you don't have the problem of not being able to get the max stats on a character without having to unlock their skills first, which is fine. I think that that's actually a very small but amazing thing to do. Back in the day, it was relegated to only characters with mid-month characters. End-of-the-month characters almost always had blocked skills. The Fusion Trials is always good now. Like right now they have book drop rate ×3. The reroll. Alright, so you weren't here for the reroll. Now back in the day when you rerolled an accessory, you lost whatever roll you have. So if you have attack 20% and you rerolled and you got 6% focus, you had 6% focus. There was no, oh, you know what, I'll keep the 20% attack. There was no choice. It was, I'm either re-rolling this or I'm not. So there was a huge, like I used to do re-roll videos like all the time because there was actually like a risk to, there was a risk to me losing my 20% attack, 20% SP. I don't really do it anymore because I'm just like, alright, re-roll, okay. And I'll keep 20% attack. Okay, 30 more rerolls, I'll keep 20% attack. There's no real risk, so I'm just like, there's no point. And eventually got to the point where I literally had a macro for my fucking hearts as well, because there's no point in me just diddling my fingers and wasting 20 minutes to max out an accessories. Like, what the fuck, bro? And yes, Carlos, you absolutely lost your fucking roll, bro. Yeah, if you want, like if you want to see my previous reroll videos, like just watch like 1 minute and you'll see what I mean. It was bad. It was really bad. Back then, Shihoan shields were 15% range dodge rate, not 30. There's been a lot of quality of life updates, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they can do that they just haven't gotten around to, or are too busy pumping out these new characters because that's really the only way that they're making money. Which at the end of the day, I understand that they need to make money, but there are a lot of things that you need to do in order to keep not only like keep the player base to keep the player base from being worn down, which I think is their big issue right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So, do you have any? What are your thoughts on the tower, and what do you think they should? What do you think they should do, and what do you expect them to do?
To be honest, I have no particular expectations because, I mean, you can never really predict these sort of things. But I would hope it to be kind of like Blazing's Phantom Castle, because like you put a lot of time into it, but you can at least like get some pretty good rewards. It's a bit different, and like I guess it's kind of like the equivalent of like you'd be able to claim metal exchanges like with Blazing.
I remember.
But like obviously being able to claim useful characters would be ideal for BBS, but something that warrants you investing time, and I mean depending on what resource it uses, resources as well.
No.
So like
hold up. So Phantom Castle, if I remember correctly, you pick 3 of your characters to fight against 3 of someone else's pre-selected characters as PV. It's against computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I actually liked Phantom Castle a lot. That was enjoyable to me.
Yeah, it was. And I know like there was one time there was like a super broken fucking kid Obito, like when he's like rage mode, like when Zetsu's like attached to him, for anyone who knows Naruto, and like he has like this AoE thing where he just like allows his like team to dodge and shit. And so I farmed the shit out of that, and I got like 4 of him or something like that, so his ability was like nearly maxed out, and I was like, yeah, I felt like my grinding was worth it. I got like a fucking super OP like team member, but like
Phantom Castle is definitely not only it's fun to farm because there's like some thought that goes into it. If I remember correctly, you can auto, but it's definitely not ideal. And
yeah,
it was kind of like PvP where you have to wait a certain amount of time for your tickets to refresh as well, unless you wanted to pay, which honestly was, the benefits of doing Phantom Castle was just there. You wanted to do it if you were active in the game. But yeah, I agree. That would be nice on BBS. I feel like BBS is going to copy someone. I'm just hoping that they do a good job not only copying it. For example, for those that are unaware, Guild Quest originated from their Captain Tsubasa game, which there's no... In here, we're capped to 20 people per guild. In there, the more levels you rank up, the more bonuses you get, and not only the more bonuses you get, but the higher the capacity, you get a capacity increase, which I thought that we would get the capacity increase, and we never did, and I highly doubt we will, judging by the way that they worked the guild quests and stuff like that.
Yeah, they've already tuned it for the members.
Yeah. So do you have any closing statements that you'd like to say?
Not really. I mean, everyone keep playing the game. You know, keep grinding. Hopefully the game gets better.
Yeah.
If not, fuck it.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, man. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, bro. Nice mic, by the way.
Alright, man. Thanks for having me. My mic.
Yeah, what mic is that?
Oh, it's a Razer Man of War, like a wireless headset. It's fucking garbage, dude.
Oh, really? Well, at least you can hear it clearly. Alright, man. Thank you, man.
The mic's good, but the build quality is shit.
Oh,
no worries, man. Catch you later.
Alright, see you, man.
Peace, dude.
Alright, Kuchki, Patrick, what's up, man? You got your mic working? Or not? Alright, if there's nobody else, I guess we will... What do you call it? I'm on my phone on data since my internet isn't working. Get Kakashi in. Kakashi's not in chat though. He needs to get his ass in. He needs to get his ass in VC for that. Great quality on this end. Hearing you. Yeah. No, his mic was good. Like I heard it clearly. I ain't trying to join. Watch me stream Roblox, Minecraft. But yeah. Okay. So how long is this stream been going? Streams are going on for 2 hours. Fucking hell. Yeah. But me personally, I actually like the I like opening a discussion. I am not against clickbaiting if I think everybody clickbaits to some extent. I don't try to lie. I'll usually be upfront with everything. If I put a clickbait title, I'll tell you straight up, like right from the get-go. That's why I try to keep even my reviews are standard Nad Sad Sar every single time. I don't change it to Sad Sar just because it's a Nad character to try to keep my viewership. I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate the love, guys. Trying to think if there's anything else I could do. Have you heard of a game called Jamputi Heroes? No, I've not. You gonna do some other quests? Now I've only been doing this so that I can do it mindlessly while I try to keep an open discussion and try to actually, what do you call it? I heard you so I can hear me. No, I did not hear you. All right, Kuchki, can you hear me? I hear you breathing.
Hello?
Alright, there we go. I can hear you just fine.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. So...
Oh, okay. My internet's being trashed today. I hate the summertime, man.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to cut you off if you get if it gets too bad. But what's your background in the game, bro? Like, how many days you have played? What's your login days? What's your orb sources looking like?
I've been playing for about 2 years now, almost. Ooh. I have roughly somehow 5k orbs. I don't know how. I literally never maxed my 5 stars to 6 stars and my 6 stars.
So you're pretty casual, even though you've played for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how often do you summon? Like, how often do you spend orbs?
On anything that I feel like I need or I want, I've spent like a few $1,000s on the game. I obviously don't have any bills or anything, so it doesn't affect me too much, but
yeah,
I was trying to regret some of those purchase decisions.
I spent $5,000 on Summoner's War when I didn't have any expenses, bro, and I wish that I put it into investments instead. My recommendation, bro, take like half the money that you spent on BBS, put it away, put it there's like something called Acorns. You can put it into like a Roth IRA or something like that. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 20.
Oh, you're 20? Bro, I swear to God, bro, do yourself the favor, get into investing in not even like stock market, but just look into putting your money into a place. Have the minimum so you don't get fees on your savings account. Put your money into somewhere where you know that it's going to accrue interest or percentage yields, because I wish, bro, that someone told me to do that shit when I was young. And nowadays it's so easy, bro. Like right now I'm using Acorns. I put 1,000 in. This shit's already made me $14 in like a month. So I'm just like, alright, 1.4% return. It's not much, but at the same time, $14 is $14. I can literally take that out and buy myself a like a used condom or something like that, just for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for the advice, sir.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the game? Do you find it stale? Do you do your guild quests every day?
Yeah, my guild is pretty. They don't really talk. I'm kind of like the top leading scorer in it. I mean, I'm not that great at the game, no MLG Pro or nothing, but I'm all right at the game.
Yeah.
As far as the content, I don't know how I manage to play even when I'm bored. I'm honestly just waiting for damn Dark Rukia to come out, man. I've been waiting for like Tomberry over there. And then I could quit the game after Dark Rukia comes out. I don't care for the last round of manga.
Yeah, I actually hope that Tomberry lives by his word and like decides not to spend too much money on this game anymore, because I know he spends a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty hyped for manga for Dark Rukia, but I'm not sure exactly how much money I would want to spend on her unless she's actually broken and shit. But,
yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
with her.
At the like I say on like every one of my videos, we're at the mercy of K-Lab, and hopefully they listen. I don't think they will. Sad truth.
I mean, if they're saving her for the very end, I mean, Dark Rukia has the crazy fanboys like me. I mean, they gotta deliver, man.
Yeah, and you got Cowboy, and he. I don't know if he likes his chocolate, but I think he'll like this chocolate. But alright, so what are you expecting from this tower update? Do you like the update with the slow? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like this tower might be like some modified guild quest or something like that. I hope they make it unpredictable, like with the spawning, or make it different. Every time you play it, it's like different waves of enemies instead of like you already know from guild quests the same routes and stuff. Make it like unpredictable. At least I feel, and everyone's saying like a 5-star ticket at the end.
I don't want it to be randomized. I think that it would be pretty cool if it's like a standard for each floor. Excuse me, burped a little bit, but I would like it to be a standard. But I would like to be able to make content on it too. Like, I'd like to just be like, alright, this is the first 50 floors, this is how I cleared it and stuff like that. So that people could actually get an idea of what to use, how to use them, if there are any tricks that they can use. Like, for me personally, I didn't know about Tag Team Ichigo for Guild Quest until I started watching like Kochi's videos and stuff like that. And he always runs Tag Team Ichigo like clockwork. And I always wondered why. And then I'm just like, oh, that's why.
Vortex.
Yeah, the Vortex with the Frenzy, and then it lasts quite a while. Good range on it, good activation speed. It's just an overall good character for Guild Quest. But I mean, at the end of the day, I guess we'll see. Someone did mention, he's No Love Monday says, well, what's the point of waiting for a character to release to quit the game? What's your response to that?
Because that's the one character I've always wanted. That's how I got into Bleach. Actually, was the trailer for Fade to Black, and when I saw Dark Rukia, I was 11 years old. I'm like, wow, she's hard AF. And I've been waiting for like 10 years for Dark Rukia to be in an actual global-ish game. Because all the other games she's in, you either have to buy her, or it's like in Japanese, or the game closed. So I've been waiting in my lifetime 10 years for this. I'm kind of a dork, but I've been waiting for something like this, and then to go pursue other things after in life. That's why it's kind of like a big deal to me. I don't know about anyone else.
So it's like just like a finally moment, kind of like clearing, kind of like Game of Thrones, like finally finishing Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, it's like a sentimental thing to me. Yeah, like a weird sentimental value.
Yeah, so Recon just posted Spiritual Awakening has her already, which is funny because I was actually going to bring that up. Like, I have her in Soul Awakening, and she's actually pretty fun to play with, though she's hard to level up.
Oh, yeah, I had to spend money on her in the Chinese version. I got her, rank 13.
Oh, fuck. Well, then. Damn, okay. Well, then, alright. I just got my Ichigo to rank 12, so this little niglet finally got his goddamn... Mugetsu, and goddamn, he's a beast. But that's about as good as it is. Yeah, he's pretty nuts at rank 12. Like it's him rank 11 and 12 is just night and day, bro. All right, so do you have any closing statements, bro?
Oh no, I just keep what you're doing, man. You're probably like I always say, you're like my favorite out of everyone.
I appreciate it.
And you always keep it real. Ichiruki, gotta support them. I'm a big supporter, and keep grinding, everyone.
Alright, man. Thank you for joining me, bro. I'm gonna get Beast in here. Alright, take care, brother, man. You have a good one, man. Alright, Beast, you're gonna have to unmute your mic because you're muted.
Alright, man. What's up?
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Finally. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man. How about you?
Chilling, man. Now, you want to give a background on your account and stuff like that? Like, how you play and all that?
Yeah, actually, just recently started back playing about 3 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
Started playing when the game first came out, all the way up until about when they started releasing full bring Ichigo.
Oh, I see.
Nah.
Yeah,
Ichigo,
Lost Agent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then just came back a few months ago, pretty much. So got kind of a starter account going on. So I lost my old account, so or didn't remember the password or whatever.
Shit, that sucks. Did you spend money on it?
Nah, I didn't have money invested in my old one.
Alright, yeah, if you spend at least, like, if you buy anything in that game, even if it's just $1, and you have the record of that, you can actually just talk to K-Lab, they'll get your account back.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, so, give me 1 second. For those that are free to play and refuse to spend money on the game, I highly suggest you look into getting one of the packs, even if it's just like the $4 pack, just as like a safety net. That way you have proof that it's your account. In the worst case that you lose your account or your account gets stolen or something like that, you have proof that you have your account. Now, terms of service specifically says that you can't share your account. You shouldn't share your account. Nobody else should be on your account except for you. So if you spend any form of money, that is like pretty much their 100% proof. If you lend your account to someone to buy something for you and you're free to play, I suggest that you do not allow that to happen unless it's like someone you truly trust, because they could pretty much go to K-Lab and be like, alright, I spent money on this account, give me my account back, you know what I'm saying? So you want to be careful with that. Alright, sorry about that. I prefer to give advice if I always can, you know what I'm saying?
All good.
Alright, so what's your account looking like? Like, how many login days do you have? Do you have most of these characters? What's your gold accessories looking like?
My accessories are looking pretty trash right now, to be honest with you. I've got, I don't know, I think I'm getting close to about 90 days login. Characters, as far as characters go, I've got, I was fortunate enough to pull Unohana and Bankai Ken.
Good.
And haven't pulled on any other manga banners yet. Got some of the newer, like Yamamoto tag team.
So you pretty much got a good PvP team straight up already.
Yeah, I got a good PvP team. I try to pull for the I don't have the I got the Yamamoto tag team, not the one on Yamamoto.
Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. He ain't that good in PvP.
Yeah, tried to pull on the one arm last time it came around in one of the summons, and got cut pretty bad on it. So I had to quit summoning before I wasted all my wars. But
yeah, so what do you think about this new banner with the Golden State Warriors?
That's pretty good, man. I like that. Nice touch.
Yeah, I stole this from someone in the Discord. I don't know who made it, but shout out to whoever that is. I thought it was funny and I needed a layout picture, so I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty cool. I like it.
So what are your thoughts on these new updates that we're getting, like the tower and the slow update?
I think the tower's good, man. I mean, any new content's good, you know. I don't know how good it's going to be in terms of, you know, keeping player base up and all that kind of stuff, but like I said, any new content to me is good.
Agreed.
You know, something fresh to play. You know, hopefully it'll have some good rewards to it and provide, you know, a little bit of entertainment from you know, the usual. The slow, it looks like it's going to be pretty. Looks like it's going to be pretty a pretty OP status effect to me.
Yeah, it does look pretty beast. It does look pretty beast.
I didn't read how long it's going to last, or you know, I'd imagine 5-second debilitator or something like that.
No, I think that it's going to be like, it's probably going to be 2 seconds for strong and normal attacks, 5 seconds for a special, and then if it has debilitator plus 5 seconds, since it doesn't actually deal damage.
Yeah. But yeah, I think as long as they keep coming out with new content and updating, to me that's a good sign. I mean, you got a lot of people think the game's going down, fixing to end and stuff because the 4th round's fixing to come and all that. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I think they could probably stretch it, you know, at least for another. You know, at least for another year or so, if they wanted up, you know, all the way up to a fourth anniversary.
Yeah, I don't think this game is necessarily dying anytime soon. Like I said, it's I do feel that a lot of people are being worn down, and them refusing to listen to their community has been hurting us. Has been hurting them, not even us. Like, a lot of us have moved on. Me personally, if you look at my channel, I stream other games now. I haven't streamed BBS since I last summoned. That was like 2 months ago. So it's been a long time.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've watched some of your Danmachi and some other videos. I started playing Danmachi a little bit myself, so pretty cool game. But
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, mostly check your Bleach Brave Souls videos out. Pretty funny, pretty good stuff. I like it.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I try to keep it entertaining while trying to give out information as well. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. I feel like I feel like everyone should understand that by now.
Yeah.
I don't actually fuck horses and skull fuck like pigeons and shit. I think people understand. Hopefully, people understand that. I'm not trying to get no hepatitis.
Excuse me.
But do you have any closing statements and stuff like that? You want to finish off? I think that you're gonna be the last one.
Just that I wish they'd do something with, or I'd like to see them do some more with the guilds, man. You know, the guild quest, stuff like that. You know, that was all cool and everything. I mean, to me, it kind of gets stale after a while. I'd like to see them implement. I'm sure it probably wouldn't happen, but I'd like to see them implement some kind of guild battle system.
That sounds pretty sick.
Maybe with, you know, like a little siege type action, or even like a head-to-head, you know, where you go head-to-head against other guilds, get matched up with other guilds, and go head-to-head, kind of like in PvP. But I would like to see it be, you know, a control where you can actually control your characters and stuff. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah, a siege type thing sounds actually pretty good. That's actually the first I've heard mentioned it. I didn't even think of it, even though like I thought it was a cool idea when it was implemented into Summoner's War. They already had like guild battles where you would literally. Yeah, like you would fight and it would be 3v3 like normal PvP, except it was except you manually control your characters and stuff like that. Right. Though that's a turn-based game, so a little wiggle room there. But then they implemented a siege type event where you actually have to try to take control of towers and stuff like that. You have a certain amount of tickets to actually hit specific ones that you want to hit and stuff like that. I think that would be great for K-Lab. They can make a lot of money too. It'd be fun, more rewards.
Good idea, man.
Yeah.
It'd be a good idea. They could do like a Sarate siege or, you know, something like that.
Exactly. That's actually a good idea. I honestly, you're the first person that suggested that. That's a good idea, man.
Yeah, wish they just implement it. I doubt they. I mean, it'd be awesome if they would, but you know.
Yeah, they'll save that for the 50 ticket update, like 5 years from now, when people finally realize like it's like they just want to auto.
Yeah, and more importantly, like, you know, just something, if they implemented something like that, you know, have rewards to where you could actually you know, for all the players that's run out of resources to get orbs and stuff, man, you know, they could have orb rewards for, you know, top guilds and stuff like that. So I think they keep the game going a lot longer, you know, if that's what they want to do. But
I completely agree. But thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. You have a good one, man. Take care. Thank you for joining. And I guess that'll be it for the Discord.
All right. Take it easy, man.
All right, man. Take care, man. All right. So I'll chill for a little bit longer. I do want to hear your guys' take and stuff like that. I want to hear what you guys have to say, especially for those that don't have a mic and stuff like that, who don't want to join the Discord. Shout out to Big Mac, you fucking asshole. I'm just kidding. I just give Big Mac, I give Big Mac shit for not joining the Discord, and I'm gonna keep giving it. God damn, my hair. My hair grows back so quick, bro. This shit was so short. Dang, yo, I got a little white boy stuff going on here, man. The fuck? Alright. That's what you get. I like how I'm like pushing my push to talk even though like I'm by myself now. Alright, cool. So thank you for joining me, guys. Link for the Discord is down in the description. Feel free to join. Keep in mind that there is a phone verification. I do not get your phone number. Nobody gets your phone number except for Discord themselves. It is protected, and that is just to prevent people from joining, just to literally just be toxic and stuff like that. Overall, the Discord is, think of the Discord as like a talk chat. Me personally, I use it for almost everything. I use it for talking to my subscribers, people that aren't even subscribed to me. Some people just share the Discord. There's one kid who comes into VC and he's like, oh, are you a YouTuber? What's your channel? What's your channel for? I'm just like, Bleach, I guess. I guess, because I don't really play Bleach anymore. He's like, oh, okay. I'm just here because my friend invited me here. I'm just like, oh, okay. So like we have some people. We don't have too many kids anymore that are joining VC, which is fine by me. I don't try to sound mean, but sometimes it's a little immature. But for the most part, a lot of people are like between the ages of 15 and 30. So like a lot of people are more grown, you know, more respectful and stuff like that. Steel Star, I saw that you joined the Discord recently. If you want to join VC, I could get you in here. Just let me know, all right, bro? Enjoying the stream, I appreciate it. And bring back Swirly. Swirly quit, bro. Like everything was too. I guess it was too stressful for him. He was like fighting depression, which to be honest, man. There was a time where I almost quit YouTube just because my girlfriend at the time was like telling me to quit just because she really like she saw the stress that it was treating me, and instead of quitting YouTube, I just cut down on the stuff that was actually stressful. Because to me, YouTube isn't stressful. It was editing for like 3 hours for like a 10-minute PvP video for $1. Yeah, it's just like I don't do this for money. I really could give a shit, but when you literally get nothing for like 3 hours of time just so that people will stop complaining about seeing loading times, I'm like, why am I stressing out? I'm like, if you want to watch the video, okay. If you don't want to watch the video, then don't. It's not a big deal. Nerd is parking the car. Yeah, I haven't heard. Actually, you know what? I talked to Nerd for a good like hour recently. He said he's coming back. We'll see if he comes back. I hope he does. I hope that he's cleared out a bunch of the stress that was really building up and stuff like that, because YouTube is pretty stressful. I'm not gonna lie, there is some form of it. It might sound stupid, it's like fucking posting videos and shit, but sometimes there is that part, and it doesn't help that like to me, I feel like not all of Reddit, but for a good portion of Reddit, I feel like they really separate the entire community, which kind of sucks, to be honest. But I don't know, hopefully shit changes in time. At the end of the day, we're one community, and I don't know. I feel like people give way too much of a shit for a mobile game, to the point where things is just fucked up for literally no reason. We'll come back like nothing happened. I hope so. Nerd's a cool kid, man. I love Nerd. Nerd is probably the only reason that Nerd and Rawad are like the only reasons that I'm still doing YouTube, to be honest. Nerd was very welcoming to me when I had like 100 subscribers and shit. when I got like 200s, 500, 600. He's like, you gotta follow. Who cares? Here's your YouTube thing, the YouTube role. Feel free to talk in VC. Rawad was always helpful, bro. Rawad probably has helped me the most in terms of like getting past the stress and stuff like that. And Me Apocalypse helped me out a lot when it comes to like streaming and stuff like that. You know, so shout out to those guys. Like they've helped quite a lot, man. Like I don't think people understand. Like Rawad's like genuinely a cool dude. Like I love talking to Rawad. I need to talk to him more. Me and he wanted to do like a collab for Left 4 Dead 2, which I think could be pretty cool. I'm a little bitch when it comes to horror games. I don't consider Left 4 Dead 2 a horror games, but that shit scares the shit out of me sometimes. Like when you get the witches, you know, like the cum guzzlers, and then you got like the big bubbas, and then you got the fucking, and you got like the school shooters and shit like that. I can't with zombie games, man. Some zombie games got me fucked up, bro. I'll probably eventually stream Outlast. The last time I played Outlast, me and my girlfriend at the time were like screaming like little bitches, passing the controller to each other every time we got too scared to continue. But I guess I'll leave it at that. Anybody have any statements they'd like to say? Maybe something, accessories are broken but the rates, I don't know, something about the accessories need to change. I don't know what. They need to increase the rates for gold accessories for tickets, I think. Gold accessories are well over a year old, or at least the chappies are. I feel like it's about time that they're more accessible to free-to-play players, just like it's a 5-star accessory. It's not even like a 4-star where it's relatively easy to get a Shahoan shields and spirit cores and stuff like that. And I know that golden accessories are broken. Like I completely understand and I completely agree that they're broken as fuck. But I feel like if everything is broken, then nothing is broken. Does that make sense? Like if everyone has the same stuff, you're no longer broken. It's just, to me, it's like a level playing field. That's the main reason that I want like a dupe system. I want gold accessories to be more accessible. I don't mind if they make platinum accessories and then make those like stupid and incredibly hard to get. But like when you see characters that are hybrid, and I say it in my videos, I'm like this character is okay, this character's good, but the only real way to really make him completely viable is if you have a gold chappy. And I don't like saying that. It's just the harsh reality of the game. I want them to remake the game. I'm dead, bro. Tommy, I messaged you in sponsor chat, bro. If you need to learn how to download, if you want to download Danmachi or Dragon Ball Legends and you're not in the United States or Europe or whatever and you need a specific thing, check out Kuwap. I posted, just look up Spiteful how to download mobile games and it should be like the first thing that pops up. Kuwap is amazing, man. Kuwap is amazing. If everyone is super knowing. Incredibles reference, dude, I haven't even heard of that. I haven't heard of that in a long time. But I guess I will leave it at that. Like I said, link in the description for the Discord. Acorns for especially young people, if you are in college and stuff like that, if you have a college email, Acorns is literally free to download and it's free to use if you have an EDU email. It's like free for 4 years or something like that. And it's not a bad way to save money. I use it as a glorified savings account. I don't use it as anything too crazy or anything like that. I'd suggest look into saving your money, look into investing your money. Don't do what I did, man. If I put that $5,000 into like a IRA or actually invested it properly instead of spending it on Summoner's War, I'd probably have wasted it on something else. But I'd probably use the interest to waste it on something else. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll leave it at that. I'll hop on to Rant if you're still doing it. Let me get your ass in here. Steel, you're gonna have to unmute though. Alright, so I'm gonna let Steel finish off and yeah. Steel.
Alright.
There.
Can you hear me?
Go. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. What's up, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So you want to give them a background of your account, like how long you've been playing, how you're feeling about the game, what's your thoughts, overall thoughts?
I've been playing like 2 years, but I have only like login time for like 300 something days.
That's fine.
I quit the game for like good year.
It's fine. Everyone needs a break eventually. I always tell people like in real life comes first, man.
Yeah, I quit way back when you could equip like the powders and shit as an accessories. And came back during.
Hold up. All right, guys. So back in the day, when you rerolled, you had to keep whatever it rerolled into. You could also equip fusion powders, fusion books for 1% increase, or 2% if it was matching attribute. And you could also equip power hearts, which were not considered any attribute, and it was 1-star power heart is 1%, 2-star power heart is 2%, 3-star power hearts increase your stats by an all stats 3%. And I always wanted I always wanted a 4-star heart because I'm like, I can't wait for a 4% all stats. It's gonna be awesome. That's what I always wanted. And then by the time that happened, they separated it into a whole new menu, man. A long time ago. It was a long... Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that brings back memories, man.
You had to struggle for like the freaking powders and stuff to like, do co-op non-stop. It was considered kind of like rare drop.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Yeah, no, for sure. And then you got like 2-star accessories from 5-star raids. A lot of people wonder how I got my accessories. Back in the day, I literally just auto farmed 5-star raids, literally endlessly. I would literally go to sleep for an hour, wake up, use my tickets to auto raids, pass out while autoing raids, and then wake up and then just continuously auto raids for 2-star accessories to fuse into 3 to 4 to 5. And it was cancer. It sucked, but at the same time, I wanted to progress, and I like being... I don't really care about being the best at the game, but I do care about like having the best stuff, if I can have the best stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the game was exciting back then, but now, these days, I feel like people are spending more time actually trying to like sell their accessories, like 2-star, 1-stars, or trying to like, do the soul trades more than actually play the game.
Yeah, but I also understand that too. Like, I don't want to fuse my 2-stars into 3-stars into 4-stars anymore. I feel like that's such a waste of time.
Yep.
Yeah, like having to... I think it was Mugetsu who brought it up, but having a push this button to max out all the hearts that it needs to max out the accessory, I feel like that would definitely be a good update, and they need to speed up the process of that. Because seeing... I'm assuming you're familiar with how to level up accessories. You put 10 shit in, you click OK, I want to feed these accessories or these hearts, and then you have to wait like a good 5 seconds for all of those to hit the stupid accessory, and then you have to wait for it to glow and tell you, oh, fusion successful. It's now level 24. Now you have to level it up to 30 again. It's just, come on, man.
Yeah, especially soul trades probably takes longer because you have to like go individually and you have to wait it.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully, like Mugetsu said, hopefully they increase the quality of life even further. They do. I feel like they do a good job with the quality of life, but I also feel like they don't listen to us anywhere near as much as we would like. That's the thing about Danmachi, is they're very active on Twitter when it comes to their actual community, instead of just pumping out, oh, here's an ad for our game, please buy. Here's an ad for our game, please buy. Danmachi actually retweets content creators' videos and stuff like that, which I think is actually really cool. And it's another reason why I like to spend money on Danmachi, because they're... it's just nice.
Yeah.
So, what are your expectations, and what are your hopes, and what are your thoughts for this tower and this slow update that they're doing?
I'm expecting it to be like super difficult, but good price, like good. I'm expecting it to like have obviously like easy, hard, and like expert modes, but I'm hoping it has similar type of deal with the Guild Quest, have variety of characters that you can choose to have bonus, but you can choose whatever character you want. But not like in Guild Quest is like there's only the top tier couple characters that you can use to get like high tier score, but rest of the bonus characters are kind of useless. You can't use them to run it. They're just there to give you the bonus, but instead they integrate something different. some actually useful characters.
Yeah, like for my bonus characters, I'm pretty sure that I'm using... Who's my third bonus character? I'm using Frenzy Byakuya. I never even pull him out. He's literally there just to give me 2,000 points at the end of the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said you wanted to rant a little bit?
Yeah. I feel like co-op has been like useless. No one plays co-op these days. They just
Agreed.
run like 5 tickets, accessories, and grab some books, and then they're basically done. You know, daily quest. You run one book for 5 tickets, and you're done. You're not gonna do it. I mean, if you're gonna run like a boss rush, and I mean like the raids, and you're just doing auto with Retsu or something, and you're not playing. I'm hoping they bring back the Ichigo quest. Where was it?
Oh, this really powerful steroid, big dick Ichigo.
Like
yeah, I got
freaking
you.
Spat.
Yeah, that thing was annoying, but it was fun. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I'm hoping they would bring it back, but not just with Ichigo, but different characters with different like
absolutely
stuff, and make the bond, because I ran that event quite a lot, but I didn't get any like good accessories. It was supposed to give you like editing brush, books, and Hogekus and stuff, but the drop rate was so garbage.
Yep. Yeah. I was literally just about to finish that sentence for you. I'm like, yeah, but the drop rate was trash. Yeah, and I wanted to run it too. I'm like, oh cool, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a second. I already have I pretty much have infinite brushes. I have infinite hearts. I don't need any of this. I don't want to waste the orbs on reviving, and I don't want to end up dying early just because I either lagged or I misclicked. I didn't pay attention or something like that. Like sometimes you just want to, like for me personally, like I understand that this is a mobile game. It's a game. I'm supposed to have fun with it, and sometimes I just want to chill. You know, I just want to chill, and I've been trying to do good in my guild quests. So like these people are my guild roasts me a little bit because I'm usually very fucking garbage at it. But when I want to take first place, I'll do my best to take first place. I got you, Kakashi. I see you. But yeah, I only did the Ichigo quest once as well, Kakashi. I think that I did the hard one and the easy one, if there was an easy one. I don't remember.
I think there was, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty. Go back to me, garbage. This fucking guy. I love you, Recon. But all right. So you have any closing thoughts and stuff, bro?
I feel like they need to implement more like co-op based, like something like that. With that way, people actually play the game instead of just autoing the raids and co-ops, and you know, easy. I don't feel like I'm playing the game. I'm just like
autoing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's a really big monotony. Lanoy with the dollar holla, baby. I got you, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Put that in my garter.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, man. Thank you for joining me, bro. I appreciate it. And I guess that will be the end of it. I'm gonna take a break. This is enough BBS for today. Alright, thank you guys for joining me in Discord and stuff like that in VC. Thank you guys for joining in the chat. Me personally, I love to bring up a discussion. I don't care if it... Sometimes it might seem like an argument. I don't hate BBS. I don't dislike KLab. I feel like some of the decisions they make are regrettable, in my opinion. For the most part, I do feel like the updates that they do for the game, especially the quality of life updates, are not necessarily necessary, but they're a nice touch. And yeah, I'm not quitting this game anytime soon, unless they really, really fuck up. What? I just got here. Yo, Mysterion, if you want to come in, join, hurry up. But I mean, I hope KLab listens. You know, at the end of the day, I hope KLab does listen. If not to me, at least somebody else. I feel like Cowboy has a bigger platform in terms. He actually talks to Matthew, I think. No, he talks to Mark, if I remember correctly. So I feel like he should be the one that should be trying to talk to them, but I honestly don't think that they would. I don't think that they would listen to him either. And I mean, it's kind of sad. It really is. But at the end of the day, we're at the mercy of KLab. And I say that often, and it's a sad truth. So Mysterion, if you want to join, hurry the fuck up, because we're trying to close out. But if you want to join, like I know you're a veteran in this game as well, so. I feel like he'd never talk ill about BBS though. No, I feel like he. I don't know. Voice is dead. Feels bad. But all right. So yeah, fuck. Well, as we DC, we'll chill. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's more chill with BBS though. Like in terms of like I feel like he understands that it's gambling straight up, and he actually likes the fact that it's gambling. Like I know he likes the high of summoning. Me personally, to me it's just a mobile game, and the high of gambling. No. There's a really good high of spending a lot of money and then pulling a character, but when you realize it, spending $80 for a character that's probably going to be relevant for like 3 months, maybe, unless it's like a character like Unahana where you kind of feel like you need to spend money if you're already pay to play. Bro, the $1,300 that I spent trying to pull for Banken, One Art Yama, and Ichigo, which I only pulled Ichigo by the way, that $1,300 I literally could have. What could I do with $1,300? Like a rent an apartment for a month. I could probably fly out and sleep with Angela White. Maybe, I don't know. Think I'm cute enough? I think I'm cute enough. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm tired. I'm talking out my ass now. But I actually missed the login day and didn't even care. Damn, I actually haven't missed a login day yet in BBS since I've started playing the game. Now that I think about it, that's crazy. Now let me see what I got. I like how I'm still pushing to talk even though my mic's working just fine. It's just when I'm in VC. Yeah, how many login days do I have? 664. Oh, I should have waited for 666. It would have been great. How much you bought the Studio 3s? I bought them. I got them on I know I got them on discount. I don't know how heavy of a discount it was. Let me find out for you, bro. I know they were on sale. Shopping history. She could eat you for breakfast. She could do whatever she wants to me. Yo, dude. Angela White, I've had a crush on her since way before she did porn, bro. Since she was doing like pinup stuff, like the pinup models and shit. I'm not even joking. I've been following her since I was like 16, 17, bro. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, dude. Yeah, shit, man. We getting way too far, bro. We getting way too far into this shit. Shopping history, order status, see all your past purchases. Yeah, so like I mean I have orbs now, but I actually like most of these are like paid orbs. Are you still following her? Of course I follow her. I'm not subscribed to her website and stuff like that. I wouldn't be against it, to be honest. She's giving me plenty of value. Oh my god, I need to fucking stop. Studio. My Studio 3s I picked up for. I don't even know how much I picked it up for. It looks like I used a. Oh, never mind. I paid about $350 for them. They were on sale though. Like I said, they were on sale. And the first ones that I picked up, the first studios that I picked up, they didn't work properly with Bluetooth. And by the time I went back to Best Buy to return it and switch it out, what was cool was they had these limited edition ones. So I'm like, okay, well, I might as well. Mia Khalifa's whack, man. She's cute, but I don't know. There's something about. I don't know. There's something we don't know about her yet, man. And she just like. I feel like she just stirs up way too much drama for no fucking reason. Let me see. The real question is, do you watch? Bro, whoa, chill, boy. Metal Exchange LeBron. JR is gonna be the cuck pull of this banner. Yeah, that was pretty much, that was the plan. But alright guys, I'm gonna call it good. I'm exhausted. I'm talking on my ass now, which is not good. I'll probably stream Skyrim, the DLC. I want to do the Dragonborn DLC and the Dawnstar DLC. I'll probably start streaming that tomorrow. I think that could be fun. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Alright, so I'll probably do that around like 5 p.m. I gotta talk to my sister, who actually messaged me earlier to I gotta pick her up from the airport. She's actually coming back. She had like a 2-week honeymoon in Bali, Indonesia, and the Maldives, which is, bro, the pictures that she was posting on like Instagram and shit had me so jelly, bro. But I'm like, I don't have 14 grand to spend on a 2-week vacation. I ain't got money like that, boy. As a joke, tell your sister to walk. Nah, bro. I'm not that type of dude. I am the type of dude that'll literally like if I'm picking up like there was one time that I picked up her fiance and dropped him off at his house, and I literally called my sister and I'm like, "Hello, Agent 9356. The package has been delivered. I repeat, the package has been delivered." And then I just immediately hang up. And she literally calls back. And she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm just like, "Listen, Agent. The package has been delivered." And she's just like, "I'm done with you." She just like hangs up. Just like, I'm a troll, man. But like, I like to have fun, man. I like to just fool around. It might be immature, but I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Need to watch this from the beginning. Missed all the rants. It wasn't really a rant. I feel like actually this was a good. I feel like it was a good discussion. There was actually some ideas that I didn't even think about, which is pretty cool. But all right, we're gonna end it here because this is like the 7th time I've ended it for like the fucking 8th time in a row, which is probably not good. Where's my stream boss? Oh, my stream boss is all the way up here. Let me fix that. I need to make that smaller. Boom. There we go. Put that right there. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. I give up. Alright. Finally got to speak my poppy. Yeah, that's true, Recon. We haven't VC'd in a while. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten into VC. Like, no one's in VC, so I never joined. But, yeah, I gotta call my grandma and pretend to be a doctor. No, I just like to fool around sometimes, especially if it's like someone that understands me. If it's like a serious thing, I'm not gonna joke around. But I don't know. Life's too short, man. Like what I learned from like my father's like early death and stuff like that, and like all my uncles passing away and shit like that. Nah, man, life's way too short, bro. But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I hope that this live stream was at least entertaining, if not informative. And I hope to see you on my next live stream. I'll probably have my showcase for hard characters and hard items probably later today. Like I have time to record. I don't know if I'll live stream something else, but I feel like this is enough BBS for today. This is definitely more BBS than I played for the last 2 weeks. And I'll see y'all in the next one.